Virgo, welcome to your mid-September energy reading. I'm focusing on Jupiter going direct. Jupiter went direct on September the 12th in the sign of Capricorn, and it will remain there until December the 19th. So for some of you, this has already happened. For some of you, it's happening now, and some of you, it's going to happen in the near future, right? Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It's the planet of good fortune and good luck. So when it goes direct, it's bringing you something that's already written in the stars. It's already fated for you. It's an opportunity, right? A lot of times it's an opportunity. It can be healing. It can be something, but it's usually something good. Or, always something good. It just may not always feel good at the time. But that being said, I've pulled from the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed the overall energy, and I'm getting an interesting message for you, Virgo. Haven't really gotten this message for anyone yet, but I like it. Okay, so before we get started, let me say this. Thank you for helping to support my channel. For those of you who have subscribed, liked, commented, shared my videos, I'm very, very grateful. If you haven't subscribed, and you're willing to subscribe, please click the subscribe button and you'll be notified of any future videos that I put out, and it will also help to support and grow my channel, and I'm very grateful for you for that. So looking into the overall energy, we got the Temptation card. This is the Devil card in the Major Arcana. It's number 15, okay? Then comes transformation. So to me, this says, now Virgo season is the best time to, go get a checkup from your doctor. Something that maybe was hurting, or maybe you just had like a inner knowing that you needed a checkup, okay? Virgo season is good for that. Virgo season is also good for clearing out anything negative from your life, clutter, not just clutter in your house, but things that are cluttering your mind that no longer need to be there. And I feel like somehow here, those are just some mild temptation, transformation, transmuting of energies here is what I'm seeing. And those are just some very, mild ones. But what I'm feeling as a bigger message, and this isn't for every Virgo that's watching this, you have to take it and place it in the area of life where it fits for you, if it resonates for you. And if it doesn't, then don't. Check your other placements. But I feel like a lot of you have taken some type of addiction or temptation for you. It could be another person, or it could be just codependency in general with people, loved ones. It can be drugs or alcohol. It could be that you've recently put yourself not on a diet, but you're watching the food that goes into your mouth. Like you're really paying attention to what's healthy versus what's not healthy. So for a lot of you Virgos, you're very good at disciplining yourself, especially when it's in your season. And I feel like something that you were doing that wasn't good for you, whether it was overeating or eating things that weren't healthy, or, being in relationships that were toxic, or overworking, right? Anything. It doesn't have to be alcohol or drugs or sex, or the ones that, we see as really bad. Even exercising, if you're doing anything to excess, it's not good. It's not healthy. You want to have balance, right? You don't want to have to be putting everything. But for this, I feel like there was something unhealthy and you're transforming it, or you have transformed it recently. Now, this tells me that Jupiter direct has helped you with this and this energy. But Jupiter direct is coming in and it's giving you 2 opportunities, okay, with this 2 of Earth. So it could be you have options in love, or you have options in career. It's going to be different for all of you, okay? But you have 2 opportunities here with the 2 of Earth. Very good opportunities, life-changing opportunities that can bring abundance. Abundance can be love, it can be money, it can be lots of things, but it's definitely going to bring you some great abundance gifts that you've not had before Jupiter went direct, okay? These are big opportunities, I guess is what I'm saying. Okay, so let's look at the tarot. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann for your reading today. And let's just ask Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels of Light, Spirit, Guides, and Ancestors, show me for Virgo, mid-September, what is Jupiter direct blessing my Virgo viewers with? Show me the energies of what's coming for them from this Jupiter going direct, mid-September 2020. Spirit, Angels, okay. Okay, so we have the Emperor. This could be Aries, doesn't have to be Aries or Scorpio, but this is the Divine Masculine. So I don't really want to focus on the Sun so much with the Emperor. This is, to me, your Divine Masculine. You could be the Divine Masculine, depends on who's watching this reading, whether you're masculine or feminine, okay? Then we have Seven of Cups. So the Divine Masculine has had a lot of trouble making a decision, choosing from a variety of options has not been something that has been able to just take care of right away. This has taken some time. You can see he's really perplexed. He may have been very confused about which way to go. This could be options in life. It doesn't have to be like he has, you know, lots of choices amongst different feminines, right? It could be that, you know, he knows that he needs to change careers and he's not sure which field to go in, or maybe he's going to school and he's not sure what he wants to major in. It could be anything, right? I'm just saying this because I feel like sometimes our minds go to the worst places when we're not healed, and I want to make sure that you get the idea here. Basically, what I'm seeing is energies. The Divine Masculine, possibly Aries or Scorpio, okay, your Emperor, or you, if you are the masculine, has had a lot of options that left him feeling very confused about which one to choose. Seven of Cups energy is Pisces energy, so you could be dealing with the Pisces, you could be dealing with the Aries. Then we have Scorpio with transformation and Capricorn with temptation. So if any of those signs. Okay, so you could be a fire sign, could be an Aries showing up for some of you, because this is the King of Wands. King of Wands goes after what he wants, okay? He is very attractive, he's very charismatic, but he's very action-oriented. Once he does make up his mind about which option is for him, nothing will stop him from getting it, right? So he's going to pursue what it is or who it is that he wants. And this, again, is part of your Jupiter direct reading. So let's see what else Spirit has for you, Virgo. So you could be dealing with the Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or even Jupiter, since this is a Jupiter reading. All right. That's a mess, so we're going to keep shuffling. I was really focused on the Nine of Pentacles, so for some of you, you may be feeling very independent. Freedom may be what you're after right now. Okay, then we have the Knight of Cups. Again, Pisces energy, could be Cancer, could be Scorpio. This is someone who wants to come in and make an offer to you. They want to make a romantic offer of some type. You see he's holding roses, so he may even bring you flowers unexpectedly. Then we have the Lovers. This is Major Arcana for Gemini. This is also the Twin Flame card. It's number 6 in the Major Arcana. The Lover speaks about making a choice, and it sits right under the Seven of Cups. So if it's you or if it's the other person, because energy can flip, it can be vice versa, someone who has had much difficulty in choosing now has to make a choice in love, or they have made their choice in love. Is kind of what I'm feeling here. Like they know who it is. They know who their person is, who their twin flame is, soulmate is, right? And the King of Wands, anytime there's a cat, which that is a lion in the background, but anytime you see a cat in a tarot card, it means this person is very intuitive and they're using their intuition. So I think when it became very confusing, the intuition kicked in, and it's like, I have to go with my gut. I have to go with my heart. That inner knowing that says that you're the one, right? And this is the gift. This is a huge gift. Okay, so this is the Jupiter type gift. So this is the universe saying, we're bringing this to you. Okay, this person has chosen you, is what I'm feeling. Now, you're still healing. You're in healing mode. This Four of Swords, she's gone and created a nest for herself so that she can heal from something that hurt her very deeply, okay? But her heart, the red string of fate, the heart of the one that she loves is still with her. Even in her healing, even in her solitude, they are still connected at a heart level. And that's beautiful. Now, the bottom of the deck, I keep seeing this card. So, Page of Wands, you're going to get a message, a passionate message about a new beginning. Okay, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Page of Wands. This all speaks to like a new start, a new beginning. In love with someone who has chosen you, Virgo, after having a little trouble making the choice. Now, I don't know how that makes you feel. Some of you are very healed and very awakened, and that probably doesn't bother you because you realize that we have many soulmates, okay? Not just one, but many, because most of us have lived many lifetimes, okay? And people are coming in to this life from past lives to show us pieces of ourselves that we've forgotten over time, or maybe we've lost. And this girl, who I feel is you, Virgo, has been very hurt, and she is reclaiming her power, okay? She's recharging her energy. So you may have been an empath who can't be around this person at this time, okay? Maybe you've taken on too much of their energy. Maybe you've allowed them to hurt you, and you're working through that now, and that's fine, okay? But I do see that this person has made a choice. They've chosen you. They may not have approached you yet, but if they are this King of Wands, they're going to, okay? And I don't think they're going to take no for an answer. You know, not saying that you don't have free will to say no. I'm just saying this person, if you turn them down, they will be back at least one more time because they know that you are a gift, okay? They see the gift that is you, that God had blessed them with you, but now they actually see it, okay? And they're coming in because they want you to be made to feel as good as you made them feel, okay? And I don't know what's happened here. You could be talking or you may not be talking. You may know all of this that I'm telling you may not be a surprise to you, okay? But I want to look at the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed, and let's see what other energies are at play for you with this Jupiter direct energy. Show me for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter Spirit. What's the most important message for Virgo regarding this connection? It seems that you've been gifted with either the connection of someone choosing you, okay, who did not choose you in the past, or who was not making it clear that they had chosen you until now. But it also feels that you're getting something else because you have this Two of Earth. You're getting some opportunities, okay? These are opportunities. You use your free will to say if you want them or not, but it's going to lead you into this beautiful new beginning, okay? Look at the Fool card. How beautiful is that? It's very magical, right? Almost like childlike wonder. There's a lot of newness in this reading. So somebody could be getting pregnant or having a baby because everything does feel so new with the Rebirth card, transformation. She's holding that new little phoenix that's hatched, right? And then we have the Child with the Fool card. How magical that looks. But the Ace of Pentacles is interpreted as a gift from God, like a huge gift of resources or money. It's something tangible, okay? So it could be love, but I feel like you're getting a gift of money as well. It could be a job promotion. It could be just somebody coming in and helping you financially right when you need it, okay? But it's definitely got that feeling of right in the nick of time. It comes in right when you need it. Okay, so we have the Council. So I'm going to read from the deck, and the bottom of the deck is standstill. So I feel like this connection or your money flow has been at a standstill, or you have been at a standstill trying to meditate, trying to get answers to whatever your problem is. It's going to be different for all of you. And I feel that that's letting you know that, the universe has heard you and it's answering, because the council is all about the luminous beings who kind of hold court over us, okay? They observe us, and let's see what it says in the book. I think it has a better description, though. I can tell you. It's number 11, too, which is a twin flame number. Again, it has very twin flame energy. I just did a reading for Taurus, so you could be dealing with a Taurus. If you are, you might want to watch their video as well. But I cleared the energies. Palo Santo, and I blessed your reading with sage, so there should not be any residual energy. And I did that reading more than 24 hours ago. So we have the council here, number 11. It says the council are the luminous beings who hold the collective wisdom of humanity. They are the ones before whom you will do your life review when you cross into the world of spirit. A life review is when we place our good and our bad deeds on a divine scale and attempt to explain why we did not love or forgive or dare as greatly as we might have. Know that their wisdom is available to you at all times when you live in a state of yes and an unconditional relationship with life. They remind you of your place around a sacred fire which has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. You will claim it when you own your inner wisdom. That's very Jupiter direct energy. Remember, I told you this is something that was already written in the stars. It's like in that unclaimed property, that karmic place. Like this was for you, but you had to learn the lessons first, okay? And now Jupiter direct is bringing what was meant for you, what your soul already knew you were going to get. For some of you, that is going to be a windfall of money. Okay, for some of you, it is going to be somebody coming in and paying that bill that, was something that you didn't know how you were going to pay at the last minute. But for a lot of you, it's love. With the Lovers card here, I cannot deny, with the Divine Masculine here, it's very much going to transform this relationship. Jupiter direct is coming in to transform this connection and to bring you two into alignment with each other. The invitation says, the council has a message for you. Listen with your inner senses. The handwriting is already on the wall, so look about you and you will discern its meaning. Do not wait for further signs. Embark on the journey to love deeply, forgive sincerely, and dare greatly. Take the leap without requiring life to assure you of success. So maybe you're scared to take the leap. Maybe you know that this Page of Wands is here, this new beginning, this message that comes in that sets your soul on fire, but you're still scared to take that leap of faith, okay? Because the Fool is all about a leap of faith. This card is coming in to remind you to trust that inner knowing. You know what you need to do, okay? You know what is meant and fated for you. It is somehow revolving around a water sign or a fire sign, possibly even an air sign, with the Lovers card being Gemini. We even have Earth here. We have everything here saying that there is a connection that's very fated. It's very destined. I don't think that this person has always chosen you, and I think that was the problem, okay? You didn't want them to treat you as if you were an option, Virgo. Now they've decided, they see you for who you are to them, and they've made the choice and they've chosen you. But you have to kind of come in as the council, and you have to go within and see, does this person deserve me? Is this the person that I am wanting to spend the rest of my life with? Is this for me? Okay? Because I feel like you've been dealing with this person for a long time. I do feel like for most of you, this person is your counterpart. But again, I'm going to need for you all to trust your inner senses and your inner knowing. In order to do that, you have to go within and you have to ask that question, is this person for me? Right? So let's check in with Brian Froud's Fairies. I'm going to check, and this is my newest deck, the Fairy Oracle. And I love this deck, and I just want to see what the fairies have to say about this connection, okay? See if it resonates with you. Now, it's not just about a connection. There is money here. With the Two of Earth and the Ace of Pentacles, you are going to be given some type of financial blessing. wow. These are cards that just came out for another reading, but I'm going to take it because the first card out is number 29. It's actually, this was not a reading I've done recently, so I don't know how they're all falling out. I wish I knew who I did this for so I could tell you, because you could be dealing with, I feel like it might have been Gemini, but I'm not sure. This is number 11. This is Laom, the poet. Then we have the singer of initiation, which is number 9. I take that back. It wasn't initiation, so these are not the exact same cards that flew out for you. But this is a 9. That was an 11. When you break down 29, it is 11. And then we have another 13. We have Transformation, which is a 13. We have Solace. Okay, these decks are a little bit different. They're elementals, okay, the fairies. They're oracle decks, so let's just read the message from the book and go from there. Then at the bottom of the deck, we have Penelope, the Dreamweaver. She's number 28, which breaks down to a 10. So we're going to start with Penelope Dreamweaver, okay? Hang in there for me. Don't click off yet, okay? Because there's important messages here with the fairies. And I want you to get the message that's meant for you, Virgo. Okay, so Penelope, the Dream Weaver, comes into your reading. She seeks visions and inspirations. It says, be aware that they are often subtle and require close attention. Fantasies, dreams, and daydreams are all places an inspiration fairy can contact us, but she can also pop up unannounced in the midst of the most ordinary of activities. In the bath, washing dishes, driving the car, or anywhere else that our mind is half occupied and half running on idle. Pay special attention to unsought inspirations at this time. They have something wonderful to offer you, but it's up to you to catch them and bring them into reality. So you need to pay attention to the signs. If you're seeing repeating numbers, if you're seeing animals, if you see a rainbow, if you see a butterfly or dragonfly, you need to pay attention to those things, okay? Those are messages. Those are a lot of times confirmations to the question that you've been asking. Then we have the poet, number 29. Okay. He is clear sight, poetry, erotic energy, laughter, not getting into serious mischief. So this is definitely the person that you are dealing with, okay, on a romantic level. It says, for quite a while, as I looked at Taom's portrait, I really didn't have a very clear idea of his character. Let me hold the card up so you can see the artwork. He looked so serious, so pensive, so thoughtful, but that wasn't the energy I felt coming from him at all. He had me baffled and fooled. Then my son, also a member of the Oracle discussion group, looked at him and noted, but he's wearing a mask. He's laughing at us. He likes to speed ahead of us, then stand inside a tree and watch us go by, thinking up mischief for us to fall into. So that could be a clue here. The person that you're dealing with that's coming in for you, the person that could be your twin flame, at least a deep connected soulmate, could be somebody who likes to, like a practical joker, right? Maybe he gets a lot of laughs out of scaring you or popping up out of nowhere, just doing little things like that. It says, then he flows ahead like a river, but much faster up and over the hills and lies in wait for us. That felt right, but Tom looked at me with such wounded dignity that I almost got confused again. Then he started laughing and dashed off. I wondered some more about him, and one of the other fairies said, he's a fine traveling companion if you have a taste for adventure, bawdy songs, high flights of poetic fancy, and very down-to-earth observations. Taom's boundless curiosity leads him into some strange places, and he is quite happy to take us there with him. So he's an adventurer. He does things spontaneously, the person that you're dealing with. It goes on to say Taom has a poetic soul, which involves much more than just the writing of rhymes. It's about being able to see things as they really are, and in that reality to recognize all beauty, even the beauty of necessity and difficulty. So for the reading, it says, when Taom turns up in a reading, his presence suggests that youthful spirits and energy abound. This is a time to do exciting things and tackle projects you've been wanting to do, but for which you perhaps felt you didn't have the time or energy. It may even be the time to write about them, but you probably need to do them first. Taom often shows up in readings for people who have a talent and inclination for writing, poetry, adventure, fantasy, or anything else. Possibly the only thing he ever gets very serious about is his writing, and he will spend all the time he needs searching for just the right word. Speaking and writing with convictions and sincerity and the ability to persuade others are indicated by his presence, along with an outpouring of ideas. You may also find yourself thinking about romance and deciding that you want more of it in your life. This doesn't necessarily mean looking for someone new. It might well involve putting some romantic fizz into a relationship that has become overly routine. So he's a poet, right? He's spontaneous, he likes adventure, and he's a trickster. Like, he likes to hide and wait and pop out and scare you. That's who your guy is. Or that could be you, Virgo, if this is talking about you. I feel it's the divine masculine. Then we have the singer of initiation. It's number 9. It's an energy card. The singer of initiation is passage through trial, triumph, and you've reached a new level. It says the singer of initiation brings a major transition between old and new. I was feeling that very much because this transformation of this connection, which feels to me to be someone from your past that's come back into your present, okay? This is not a brand new person. As we prepare to pass through any gate, we are greeted by this singer who tests us to see if we're ready to enter into the new realm, or whether, for our own safety and well-being, we must stay where we are. Well, you had the bottom of the deck was standstill, so I do think you need to go within and make sure that this is something you still want. But it has that feeling of unclaimed property or unfinished business. Something that was meant for you is coming back around in a new opportunity, okay? But it's the kind that you can turn down or you can accept. You use your free will to say if you still want this, but you need to go within and do some soul searching to make sure before you make that judgment. There is no initiation without testing, and the testing must take us to our limits in order to be valid. Initiation is not just a charming ritual with candles and incense and other occult paraphernalia. True initiation is grounded in material reality, and it extends through the body, mind, and emotions. The testing occurs on all levels of our being. The more profound the change being processed, the more rigorous the test. However, these initiations are only given when the singer knows that we have potential, the ability, and the opportunity to pass them. If we pass the initiation the singer offers, we are strengthened by the process itself. It sounds very much like the twin flame journey. In working through it, we learn something about ourselves and we move finally and irrevocably from one way of being into another. Okay, well, that's exactly what this transformation is. So you're taking, or Spirit is taking this connection and transforming it, making it what it is supposed to be all along. So it says breakthrough. Drawing this card notifies us that significant change and challenge are both occurring in our lives, with the potential for moving us into a new realm, which involves a new way of being. Fool card, right? A brand new life, a brand new way of living. This major change has been building for a long time, and the moment is now here to meet this challenge. For some of you, it's simply that you changed your diet and you're going to live a healthier, more active, happier life full of confidence, and it's going to bring you that job promotion or that love that you didn't have in your life before you made this change. For others of you, this is a very deep twin flame connection. I mean, it just is. It's not going to be for all of you, okay? But for those of you who resonate with this, you will know, okay, that this is for you. It says we may already be aware of the initiation process, but perhaps have only seen it as bad luck or fate. It is neither. It is an opportunity to see if we have deep down truly learned the lessons we have been working on and are willing to apply them in our lives. You know, with Mars going retrograde, there is going to be another opportunity to do this right. It says, often knowing what the initiation is about can seem one of the most difficult aspects of the process. However, once passed, it eventually will all become clear in hindsight. For now, we only need to know, as this singer said to one Oracle group member, it can be done. Look with your heart. And that's the message for you, Virgo. It can be done. Spirit's saying what you once thought could not be done is transformed, and it can now be done. It's whether you want it now or not, okay? This is an old wish that you made. Do you still want it? The presence of the singer initiation in a reading often presages a period of success, of seeing, accepting, and using our own powers at a higher and more ethical level. We move into greater fulfillment of our potentials. It also means taking on a new level of responsibility for ourselves and in the world. The gate is open to us, but we must take action of stepping through it. So again, opportunity is coming back around for this connection to actually be done in a different way. And an opportunity is coming in your career or in your finances in some way for you. I feel that it's old wishes that are coming through with the Jupiter direct, because your soul knew that you were supposed to get it, and now it's actually coming to you. Final card we have is Solace, and that's beautiful energy. It says, Solace is a radiant, energizing, and revitalizing. This presence in a reading often indicates that something new is being brought into being in our lives, partly through our own efforts and partly through the help we are receiving from other realms. Miracles take place. Movement into the light is occurring. This is a time for taking action, passing on our blessings and learning, and for service given from a position of strength. So when Solace comes in, this tells me that this transformation did not just occur in this connection. You are both transformed. The masculine and the feminine have gone through a huge awakening process, and now it can actually work if you still want it, okay? But this person has chosen you, Virgo, and I feel that now the ball is in your court, and that could be this Two of Earth. This could be the choice that you have to make, whether to accept this new journey with this past person or decline. And I feel like a lot of you are going to accept it, okay? Some of you are going to decline it, and that's okay too. You have to go within, though, in order to make that choice. Go within. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 2 days. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. But go within and find the answer for you. Now I'm going to pull a postcard from Spirit, because I don't want this reading to cut off into 2 parts. Holy Spirit, what do you have for Virgo? What message do you have, Spirit, for Virgo? Okay, it says, Dearest you, Virgo, we have a secret for you. The more you think you know, the less you actually do. So if you're willing to keep an open mind, you will avoid the narrow confines of the know-it-all and open up to the unlimited potential that can be discovered only by the curious optimist. Curiosity allows you to discover new things, see the world from a different perspective, and find answers to questions you might not even know you have. Right now, whatever is going on, it's important to know that you are not aware of all the aspects